So let's talk about the IDEA, basic overview, all right? The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, otherwise known as the IDEA, is a federal law that was originally enacted by U.S. Congress in 1975. And under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, a child who has a disability or may be suspected of having a disability may become eligible to receive specialized educational instruction and related services that are uniquely designed to meet that child's educational needs. So what does a parent need to know about the IDEA? Well, first and foremost, let's talk about the three basic requirements in which a child that is suspected or known to have a disability may become eligible to receive specialized instruction. There are three requirements. The first requirement is age, all right? A child needs to be between the ages of 3 and 21. So under the IDEA, a child that is between the ages of 3 and 21 may be eligible to receive specialized instruction. The second requirement is the child's disability itself. Now, under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, there are 13 disability categories that a child may fall under to become eligible for specialized education. Some of those categories can include things like being on the spectrum, autism spectrum disorder. Another one can be blindness, deafness, a physical or orthopedic impairment, dyslexia, which is under specific learning disability. It could be for a emotional disturbance, right? More behavioral, right? Or it can also include kind of a catch-all under the category of other health impairment, otherwise referred to as the acronym OHI. And that could include things like ADHD, anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder, and so forth. So to recap, you have age 3 through 21, and then one or more qualifying eligibility categories, of which currently there are 13, okay? Now, just because a child has a clinical diagnosis of a disability doesn't necessarily mean that a child is eligible to receive specialized education, which brings me to the third and last requirement under the IDEA, which is the most important one. And that is that the child's disability itself must impact the child's access to receiving education, so that the child's education itself must be uniquely designed to meet the child's individual needs, okay? So there you have it, the three requirements: age, eligibility, and impacting the child's access to education. Now, assuming that your child then qualifies to receiving a specialized education under the IDEA, then you and your local school district team will look at the evaluations that have warranted the need for individualized instruction and develop what's called an IEP, or an individualized education plan, that is supposed to be specifically designed to meet all of the deficits that your child may be exhibiting in school, from academic, cognitive, social, emotional, behavioral, etc., as well as any related services that your child may need in order to ambitiously receive an education and advance from year to year. Thanks.